What's up, everybody? My name is Laz, and I'm bringing you another shisha review today. Today I'm reviewing Social Smoke's Golden Delicious Apple. It's got a bunch of green apples on the cover, so I'm guessing it's like a green apple type flavor to it. So you guys can see for yourself. Alright, so let's open it up. Let's see what we got. Alright, it comes in the basic plastic container, which I'm a pretty big fan of. I feel like plastic holds flavor pretty well. It's got a small to medium cut, no dye, no stems from what I saw when I was packing it, now that I'm looking at it either. It smells kind of tart, a little sour, but it's got like a faintly sweet smell to it, like an actual green apple. It's pretty interesting. It doesn't smell very artificial. It actually smells pretty natural, which I'm actually really surprised with. A lot of the other Social Smoke flavors that I've tried over the couple of days, as far as the fruit ones go, they've been pretty natural tasting, which is actually pretty cool. I like that. It feels like they're going back to like some old traditional flavors, which is pretty nice. Alright, so definitely it's not like a double apple. I want to go ahead and clarify that. Double apple is a lot of the times red apple, green apple, and anise, also known as licorice. And this is nothing like that. This is a straight apple flavor. Definitely green apple. Alright, so I've got it set up in my Frida Mini with a Tangier's funnel bowl and a Cloud Lotus 3 Naras, and I'm using a tonic washable hose. The reason why I'm using a tonic washable hose is a lot of my other hoses are kind of ghosted, and I want to give this flavor a fair shot since I'm not the biggest fan of apple. And let's go ahead and take some draws and see what it's like. Alright, first things first, clouds. Clouds are huge. Social Smoke does produce decent cloudage. It's something that you guys can see for yourself, and you can see in all my other videos, is they produce really nice clouds, really thick white clouds. You know what? It's not bad so far. I'm not going to give you the in-depth profile yet. I'm going to smoke a little more, and I'm going to go ahead and give that. This hose is a little bit restricted. I tend to be a fan of the wider gauge hoses, and this hose is a little bit restricted. I actually prefer wider hoses in general. But the hose itself isn't bad, guys. If you want to use this for like parties or for when a lot of people come over and you're scared of them wrecking like a leather hose or something that you can't wash, definitely go with this. Alright, so O's hold up really thick, which is a good sign that the smoke density and the smoke quality is really nice. So as far as the flavor itself, on the inhale you get no flavor whatsoever. That's like that with a lot of fruit flavors. On the exhale though, it starts off tart and sour, kind of like at the same time. And then at the end, right as you're done exhaling, you get like this faint sweetness to it, which is kind of nice. It's almost like candy sweetness, but not exactly. It's kind of more like a natural sweetness, which is pretty cool. Social Smoke has been going towards like more natural tasting stuff, or at least I think so, because I also reviewed the peach a couple days ago, and that peach was extremely natural tasting. Now, the only thing that I can actually have a complaint about this flavor is that it's very light. I feel like the flavor could definitely be a little stronger. I don't know if that's a possibility, but it could definitely be a little stronger. To go ahead and give it my grading scale, 1 being the least, 10 being the most, as far as packaging, it's a 10 out of 10. As far as clouds, it's a 10 out of 10. You guys know that I give a lot of 10 out of 10s to Social Smoke on the cloudage, and the reason why is because, as you can see, the clouds are pretty big. The clouds are very big, very nice, very white, very thick. I could compare them most definitely to Tangier's clouds, just without all that nicotine, which for me is a little bit of a plus. I'm not the biggest fan of getting a huge head rush all the time. Every now and then it's alright. As far as the flavor itself, I'm going to give it a 8 out of 10. The reason why I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 is because the flavor itself is really good. It hits your tongue in very different manners, from tart to sour to sweet, or sour, tart, sweet. But it needs to be a little stronger. I feel like it can most definitely be a little stronger, but it's definitely not bad. It's definitely a really good flavor. I would probably smoke it again, probably like on a summer's night or something outside with friends drinking Red's Apple Ale or some other apple flavored beer or cider. Not technically beer. I'm actually going to give it a couple more draws. Alright guys, most definitely it's going to be an 8 out of 10 on the flavor. And the reason why is just because I feel like it could be a little stronger. But nonetheless, not a bad apple flavor. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with it, mainly because I'm not the biggest fan of apple. But again, guys, as far as packaging goes, it's going to be a 10 out of 10. As far as smoke quality goes, it's going to be a 10 out of 10. And as far as the flavor goes, it's going to be an 8 out of 10. So, guys, feel free to like my videos and subscribe. And until next time.